In the mid-80s, my mom was a house cleaner in Australia. She would often clean homes in suburban areas and would sometimes do houses in rural and wine regions since we lived near both. She would leave business cards at the local shops and got most of her business this way, and some through referrals and word of mouth. One day she got a call from a lady who sounded like she was around 60 years old, asking my mom to clean her old farmhouse. She made a lot of odd demands, and Mom would usually meet clients before taking on new business. In this case, however, the lady did not want to meet Mom and said she would leave the keys under the front doormat. Mom agreed reluctantly, mainly because the lady was quite obviously wealthy and was offering to pay my mom substantially more than she would reasonably expect. My mom went to the house on a Monday morning and said she had already felt uncomfortable by the long driveway. The house was essentially in the middle of a very large and very empty property, but she located the keys and started cleaning. About an hour into the clean, my mom hears the back door shut. Mom was told no one would be in the house, so she immediately felt unsafe. She stood frozen in the kitchen for what she said felt like 3 to 4 minutes, but she admitted that it could have been longer. There was no other car on the property. She wanted to leave immediately, but had 2 rooms left to do. Both were bedrooms. She said that time passed, and she had heard nothing else, so decided that perhaps what she had heard was nothing, or perhaps something had fallen, and it wasn't the door after all. My mom walked up the hallway and stepped into the bedroom. All over the bed were black and white photos. As my mom got closer to them, she realized the photos were all of her. Some had been taken at our family home. Many were taken as Mom had been cleaning other houses. Some taken through windows or over fences. My mom used the house phone to call the police and immediately drove to the end of the driveway. The old lady ended up being investigated, but continued to claim that it was a break-in. After some time, the police stopped with their searching, and we ended up moving to a new town about 4 months later. Every time my mom tells me that story, I get serious chills. Absolutely a true story, too. To this day, my mom thinks the lady had something to do with it all. But why? And for what purpose? Any theories?